Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel if you're a current subscriber. Welcome if you are new. If you like tarot readings, feel free to join the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. You'll be notified each time I do upload a new video. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. If you do like pick a card readings, feel free to check out the playlist. They are timeless readings. Today's pick a card reading is if you are single, not in a relationship, who is coming towards you next? Who is the next person that you will be in a relationship with? We're going to look at all the details of who this person is, when you might meet them, how you might meet them, and a little bit about them. I do have 3 cards here. This is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3. Take a moment, see which one you're drawn to, and the timestamps will be listed down below. Hi group 1, if you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. If you are single, who is coming towards you next in love? This is the hope card. It says hope is always there even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So we're going to take a look at your energy currently in your past. And we're going to take a look at this next person. What is their energy for their past? And then we'll take a look and see who is this person? What are your first impressions of each other? How you might meet, when you might meet, their looks, their personality, the overall connection, any challenges in the connection, advice, and what are you going to learn from each other? And then we will do some channeled songs, some other advice. We'll do the numbers, letters, and charms at the end. Group 1, let's see, what is your overall energy in the past? Okay, so maybe you've been in a lot of connections where people have not treated you the best, they've not treated you the fairest. Maybe there's been some neglect or emotional abuse or physical abuse, or you've just maybe been in connections where you feel like your partner was not the best suit for you. Maybe you've had a lot of relationships where the connections have not been the nicest and the people have not treated you the fairest in those connections. That there was a lot of problems, there was a lot of challenges with trying to find a connection in your past that was actually a good fit for you and what you need. This person that's coming towards you, let's see what is their overall past energy. Okay, so they are somebody who is very highly intuitive. So they are somebody who really does use their gut to guide them on what it is that they want. This is somebody in their past, they've always used their intuition on guiding them towards relationships. They've always used their intuition to let them know if they should really put up a wall or a barrier with somebody, or if they should really open themselves up and fully expose their heart and be vulnerable with somebody. So this is somebody who, like I said, they're very highly intuitive. So they do use their inner compass of their body to let them know what decisions they should actually make. So let's take a look. This person that's coming towards you, group 1, what is going to be your first impression of them when you meet them? What's going to be your first impression? Okay, so you're going to see this person as somebody who's very fair, somebody who's very kind, very balanced, maybe somebody who always does the right thing. This is somebody who, they could have been married in the past and they are divorced, or they could be going through a divorce in a legal separation at the moment when you meet this person. Let's see what their first impression of you is going to be, group 1. Okay, they're going to see you as somebody who's very strong, somebody who's very stable. They may even look at you as somebody that they could really be close friends with at first, somebody that they maybe have a lot in common with you. They see you as somebody who's very joyful and somebody that there could be a lot of potential and opportunity for growth and maybe building something with you. Let's take a look and see, how will you meet this person, group 1? The next person that's coming towards you, how are you going to meet? Group 1. Okay, so you could be meeting this person during the spring, which we are getting ready to enter into the springtime. This is going to be a time where there is a transition of seasons. So if you are watching this video this month, in the month of March that it is being recorded, I think spring starts like at the end of this month. I don't know the exact date, but I think it's sometime this month. So you could be meeting this person pretty soon. Also, the month of January is very significant in this reading for group 1. So if you don't meet this person this spring, it could be that you're going to meet this person actually in January of next year. How will you meet this person, group 1? Okay, so you are actually going to meet this person through somebody else that you already know. Somebody who's older than you, somebody who is actually very wise, somebody who is somebody that you trust, somebody that's very close to you. So it could be like a family member, it could be a coworker that is older than you, it could even be a neighbor. So there is definitely a connection of a third-party person that's going to introduce the two of you together. And that's actually how you're going to meet this person, group 1. So let's take a look and see what is their zodiac sign, what will they maybe look like, what's their personality going to be like, group 1. Okay, so this is definitely somebody who has been married. Like I said, they're either going through a legal separation or they are recently divorced. This is somebody who could be a water sign. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is somebody who's highly sensitive. They are somebody who, like I said, they use their intuition on guiding them on decisions that they make. But they are somebody that really is very friendly and kind. They are somebody who really... they could do something very creative or artistic. There's somebody who is into that type of stuff. It could be a hobby, or it could be, you know, something they just like to do on the side, but maybe they draw or they color or they do some type of something with their hands that's very creative. So this person, they are going to be very romantic, and they are somebody who is going to be a little bit stuck in their past. So they may be holding back a little bit, and they might want to just take things slow, and they may just want to be friends at first. And that is just because of their past experience of coming out of a long-term relationship or coming out of a marriage. Or, like I said, if they're in separation, the divorce maybe is not finalized yet. But this is somebody who is highly sensitive. So they are somebody that maybe their partner walked away from them and they took it really, really hard, and they are still working through that process. Now, this person that's going to introduce you, they're going to let you know a little bit about this person before they introduce you to them. And they're going to tell you that this person has been hurt and that they are a little bit timid when it comes to relationships or going into another relationship. But this person will express that they feel that the two of you would be a good match and that they are hopeful that the two of you could actually work out. This is somebody who has possibly blonde hair, like a little bit, shoulder length or a little bit longer, or it could be shorter blonde hair. If it is a masculine, he could have really dark hair that's kind of short. And then as far as body type, it could be somebody who is just average body type. Somebody who is pretty pale or light-skinned also. So let's take a look and see what is the connection going to be like between the two of you when you start dating. Group 1. How will this connection be overall? Okay, so there is going to be a lot of communication between the two of you. There is going to be this desire to want to get to know each other. Like I said, you will start out as friends, and then eventually you will start dating. You'll realize you have a lot more in common with your past and the things and the stories that you do exchange. But you both will overall want to invest the time and try to make this connection successful. You'll want to be able to move things forward together. Let's take a look and see what might be the challenge in this connection, group 1. Okay, so the challenge is going to be really that love language is a huge conflict between the two of you of how you need to be loved and how you exchange love to each other. The month of February and March are very significant in this reading. It could be the month that you meet this person, or it could be the month of one of your birthdays. But really the challenge is really going to be to understand how you two need to be loved. How do you need to feel in this connection together? Because you could have very different love languages, and understanding the differences between the two. And also because you both have been hurt in the past, it could be taking a little bit of time before you really do exchange that type of communication of your feelings with each other. So that could be a little bit of a challenge. Let's see, what is the advice in this connection for group 1, the person coming towards them? Okay, so the advice is really to be sensitive to each other's needs, to be fully open and transparent, express what your morals and your values are, being very mature and really caring about your partner, being supportive and always being there for each other is a lot of the advice that will help the two of you grow this connection. Let's see what you're going to learn from each other. What are you going to learn from this next person that you're going to date, group 1, and what are they going to learn from you? What are you going to learn from them? Okay, so you're going to learn how to let go of emotional things that happened in your past. You're going to learn how to let go of people that were never loyal to you, people that maybe let you down, and to really take things slow and to be able to really release those things that happened in your past and realize that this person is not that person. This person will be truly loyal and genuine to you, and they'll be very sensitive to your needs. Let's see what your person's going to learn from you, the next person coming towards you, group 1. What are they going to learn from you? Okay, so they're going to learn how to really take a look at themselves and understand how to love themselves. That even though their prior relationship did not work and that person walked away from them, that they can really take some self-care for their own needs and to really understand what it is that they need in a connection. You're going to really mirror each other a lot in the hurt that the two of you share from prior connections. And you're going to be able to grow and develop and understand each other more, because that is what is actually going to bond the two of you together, is that you both have similar but very different experiences, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get one channeled song for group 1. The lyrics to this song have some relevance to this reading. Group 1. I Swear by John Michael Montgomery. So if you do not know that song, you should go check it out. Let's get group 1, one angel card of advice for yourself. Manifestation. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspires to create will soon manifest. And let's get one mindful message of advice for group 1. It's not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. And let's get some numbers, letters, and charms for group 1. These numbers could be your age, their age, birthday, date. You could be seeing these numbers when you are about to meet this person, group 1. 1, 5, 6, and 11. So you could be seeing lots of 1s, which is all about beginnings and potential. 5 is conflict and change. 6 is completion, harmony, victory, and 11 is twin flame soulmate. So we have January, May, June, and November. Group 1. Okay, so you could be having dreams about this person before you meet them, or you could feel like they are a dream come true. I see dogs. Somebody may have a dog, or the dogs are also very patient and very loyal and dedicated. So this person could be very loyal and dedicated to getting to know you in this connection. Okay, group 1, you can pause the video and see what you come up with. If this video did resonate, you can like the video. If you want, you can put your comment down below. I do like to read your guys' comments. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 2. If you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. For those that are single, who is coming towards you? This card is the inspiration card. It says, be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So we're going to take a look at who is the next person coming towards you. I want to take a look at your past, their past, your first impressions, how you'll meet, when you'll meet, their zodiac sign, looks, personality. What will the connection overall be like? What is the challenges? Any advice? What are you going to learn from each other? And then we will get some numbers, letters, and charms at the end. Group 2, let's see. What is your past energy? Group 2. What is your past energy, group 2? Okay, so group 2, you have been, with your past energy, you have been somebody who has been in a long-term relationship, or you've been in a lot of relationships. So you have a lot of experience with falling in love and really feeling in sync with someone. You really have been able to create a nurturing bond with somebody. It could be somebody that you dated for a very long time, but now you're just friends with, that you've decided that you didn't see a long-term partnership with each other. But you are definitely somebody who is, in your past, very open and loving and honest. Let's see the person coming towards you, the next person you're going to date, group 2. What is their past energy like? What is their past energy? What is group 2, the person coming towards you, their past energy? Okay, so this is somebody who also has been in a long-term relationship or connection. This person could have been married. If they were not married, they were engaged and with somebody for several years. So this is somebody who is also a very loyal and dedicated person. Someone who really didn't date a lot of people. Maybe they were exclusive to one person for many years, like yourself, group 2. And maybe they just decided that things did not go the way they wanted in the long term. They maybe struggled to work together, and they did decide to part ways. Let's see, what is the shared energy between the two of you? Group 2. What is the shared energy in group 2? Okay. So this could be, for some of you, this could be your ex. This could be somebody that you have already dated, that you both shared this long-term union with. You may decide that this is somebody that you want to try again with, that maybe you had a lot of history with each other, that you really feel that maybe the second time around is better, but there is some hurt and there is some sadness between the two of you. There is a strong desire to try to rekindle this old flame. So if there is an ex that you spent a very long time with, I mean like several years, like 5, 10 plus years, group 2, this is your reading. So let's find out, what is your first impression of each other? So for those in group 2, when you first met this person, what was your first impression of them? Okay, so maybe you felt like this was somebody who was very indecisive, somebody who's very confusing, somebody who really didn't know what they wanted. Maybe they were emotionally immature. They really just did not see the potential in the connection with you or with anyone. Let's see what they thought of you. What was their first impression of you? Group 2. Okay, so they've seen you as somebody who was really a risk taker, somebody who really knew what they wanted, somebody who really was ready to be honest and face the truth of what it is that they were looking for, somebody who didn't hold back, somebody who really knew exactly what they wanted in a connection. So let's take a look. For those that it is not somebody that you have been in a relationship with, and this is somebody who you are newly meeting, it is going to still be the same first impression, but let's see how you will meet this person. If this is not an ex relationship, you both have ex partnerships that were long-term, and now you are single, how will you meet this person? Group 2. You're definitely going to meet this person when you've walked away from a long-term connection. Could be somebody you were with for like 8 years. Okay, so you could be at a point where you are actually changing jobs. So you may actually meet this person when you are going to go work for a new company. So maybe you've decided that this relationship ended and you needed to do something different with your life. Maybe you had been at the same job for many years also, and you really just decided to break free and try something totally different and adventure out into something that you normally have not done. So when it comes to career, maybe you decided to do a 180 and completely do something different. So you are going to meet this person, group 2, at a new job. So when you start at a new opportunity, it could be like a contracted position where maybe you're just going to work for them for like, you know, a 6-month contract or a 1-year contract, but it is something that you are trying out. And for those that this is actually your ex partner that you were already with, you actually met them at a job, at the prior position or prior companies that you worked at years ago. So in regards to when you will possibly meet them, let's take a look and see when you might possibly meet this person, or if it is somebody you've already been with, when will you reconnect with this person? Okay, so we do see the month of June. So this summer is very significant of if you have not met this person, it will be this summer. And if it is your ex-partner or ex-lover, then in the month of June, they will be coming back around to you. They will want to reconnect with you. So let's see what is their zodiac sign, what they might look like, what's their personality like. I do feel like if it is a man, he does have facial hair. There is definitely a strong dark brown, medium brown colored hair. If it is a female, she definitely is blonde haired, or she has like a two-tone colored hair. So there's like a darkening and then it goes into a blonde. This is definitely destined for the two of you to meet, or if it is a partnership that is being rekindled, this is destined for the two of you to come back together. There is supposed to be a new beginning with the two of you. So this person could be an air sign. They could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This is somebody who is very playful. Their personality is they're very impulsive. Maybe they're always busy. They're doing a lot of things. They are somebody who is a little bit witty or maybe even sarcastic. They may like to like joke around a lot, but they are also somebody who is very clever. So maybe when they tell stories, they tell them a little bit embellished and it comes across like, wow, is that really true? You may kind of question their authenticity when it comes to their storytelling, but they are somebody who's very witty, and they are tall and skinny as far as physical physique. So let's see, group 2, what is the overall connection going to be like? If this is somebody new versus if this is your ex that you are wanting to get back together with because you miss each other. What will the overall connection be like this time? Okay, so there is going to be a little bit of immature, stuck energy in the connection. There will be a little bit of holding back. One of you will reach out to the other one. As far as if this is an ex-lover. If it is somebody new, then one of you is definitely younger than the other one. So there is a little bit of immaturity there, but there is going to be a little bit of holding back, not really wanting to show everything of what you were thinking or feeling about this person in the beginning of this connection. So let's see what will be the challenge. We know what the challenge is if it's an ex-lover. Let's see if it's a new person, what is going to be the challenge. Okay, so the challenge is really letting go of your independence, letting go of feeling like a unit. So I think because you've always been in relationships that have been a long term, for group 2, it's going to be a challenge for you to find a balance between being in a relationship and also being independent. So this person will feel like a wish fulfillment. For those that it is an ex-partner that you've been with, you have this strong bond already, so you already feel like it is destined for the two of you to come back together. If it is a new person, it's going to have the same sense and feel. Like this person is going to be somebody who's very inspiring, and you're going to really cherish this connection, and you may not understand why at first, but there's going to just be that strong pull that it just feels right that you're supposed to be with this person. So let's see what is the advice in this connection for group 2. What is the advice? Okay, so the advice really is to listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Don't allow there to be secrets to come in between the two of you. Really being able to not live in fantasy or illusion, just being fully authentic with each other. For those that this is a past person that is coming back around, really focusing on what didn't work the first time and what can we do differently the second time? What can we focus on that is really important to both of us, and not holding back with what that is. And for those that this is a new person, is really starting out that way, focusing on what is important for both of us to build this relationship and this connection together. So let's take a look and see, what are you going to learn from each other, group 2? What are you going to learn from this person? What are they going to learn from you? Group 2. What are you going to learn from this person, group 2? Okay, so you're going to learn how to be a little bit relaxed, have a little bit of releasing of energy, maybe really being a little more open and being a little bit more innocent. It could be that maybe you've always had to be very structured in connections, and maybe this person's going to teach you how to play a little bit, how to be young and fun and feel vibrant in your connection. So let's see what this person's going to learn from you, group 2. What are they going to learn from you? Okay, so this person is really going to be able to learn how to have a little bit of self-reflection and really how to take care of themselves. This could be somebody who very much is always taking care of other people and helping other people and being loyal to other people, but never really being loyal to themselves. They're going to really learn how to look at themselves and understand that they need to cherish their relationship with their self first before they can give to others. Because if you keep pouring your cup into other people and never pour your own cup, you have nothing left to give. So that is something this person's going to learn from you, is really how to love themselves. Let's get one channeled song for group 2. The lyrics to this song have some relevance to this reading. Group 2. Save Your Tears by The Weeknd, and we're going to take one more. Water Under the Bridge by Adele. So if you don't know these songs, you should go check them out. And let's get one angel card of advice for group 2. Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself. We love you just as you are. And let's get one mindful message of advice for group 2. Playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there's so much fun to have? Let's get some numbers, letters, and charms for group 2. These numbers could be your age, their age, birthdays, dates. You could be seeing these numbers before you come in contact group 2. 3, 8, 9, and 10. 3 plus 8 is 11, which is twin flame soulmate. So we have March, August, September, October. 3s are all about growth and creativity. 8 is action and change. 9 is wish fulfillment. And 10 is completion and renewal. Somebody could be 38, 39, 30. Group 2. Okay, so this is definitely a divine connection. This is meant to happen. There is a lot going on between the two of you, so both of you could be super busy people, and this could be a very prosperous connection. Let's get some letters. Could be your name, their name, nickname. Okay, group 2, you can pause the video and see what you come up with. If this video did resonate, feel free to like the video. If you want, you can put your comment down below. I do like to read your guys' comments. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. If you are single, who is coming towards you next in love? This is the healing card. It says, now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So we're going to take a look, group 3, at your overall energy for your past, the person that you are going to date next, who's coming towards you, their past, your first impressions of each other, how and when you might meet, their zodiac sign, looks, personality, the connection overall, what are going to be the challenges and the advice, and what are you learning from each other? And then we'll get some numbers, letters, and charms at the end. Group 3, let's take a look. Okay, so your past energy is, you feel like maybe the people that you have dated or that you have encountered has not been the best, that maybe you feel like you've been taken advantage of. Maybe you always felt like people wanted more from you than what you were willing to give, or that they were just taking from you all the time, that you really just felt defeated and hopeless at certain points of your past, that people always just wanted more and more from you than what you were willing to give, or maybe you gave a lot and you never got enough in return. So let's see, what is this person coming towards you? What is their overall past energy? Group 3. Okay, so group 2 got this same exact card, the Union card. So their past could be that they are somebody who has really had a long-term commitment. They're somebody who maybe is not dated a lot of people. Maybe they just dated one person, like their high school sweetheart, somebody that they had been with for a very long time, that maybe they thought they were going to marry or spend their life with. So that is their overall energy. So let's take a look and see what is going to be the shared energy between the two of you. Group 3, what is the shared energy? Okay, so you both share the same energy of wanting a family, wanting children. I'm hearing build generational wealth. So there is a strong sense of bond between the two of you of wanting family. Let's take a look and see what is going to be your first impression of this person, group 3. What is your first impression of them? Okay, so you can see this person as somebody who your first impression is really that they're not maybe being honest with you about something, maybe something from their past, that maybe they're very independent and they really just don't open up a little bit too much. They could come across as somebody who's very direct and to the point. Let's see what their first impression of you is going to be. What is their first impression of you? Okay, so they see you as somebody who is very bubbly, somebody who's very outgoing. Maybe you have a large friend circle, you have a large family. They see you as somebody who really is very open and somebody who really just enjoys life. So they see you as somebody very joyous and happy. So let's see, how are you going to meet this person, group 3? Person coming towards you, how will you meet them? Okay, so you're going to meet them at a time when you are going through something really catastrophic. It could be that you're changing your belief system. It could be at a time when you were changing jobs. Maybe you are changing where you're living, okay? So it's going to be at a point in your life where you're going through a major transition. Now, you're going to actually meet them when you are in some type of group setting. So you could go to some type of baby shower. It could be like a co-ed baby shower, like a gender reveal party. There is some type of celebration that you go to when you're in the middle of a catastrophic life event that you're not wanting to go to this happy, joyous event, but you're going to go because it's for somebody very close to you. Could be a family member or a close friend that's like family. And you're going to go and you're going to put on a smile, and that's actually when you're going to meet this person. So let's see what time period-wise when you might possibly meet them. When will you possibly meet this person, group 3? Okay, so the month of October and November are very significant. So you could be meeting them sometime in the fall. I do see pumpkins here. So pumpkin season, fall season, harvesting season. So I think that's like September, October, November. In that time period is when you will be meeting this person. So let's take a look and see what is their zodiac sign, what they might look like, what is their personality like. The person coming towards you, group 3. Okay, so they could be an earth sign. So they could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. So this is somebody who is very persistent. They're somebody who's very dedicated and very hardworking. They actually come across as somebody who's very much like an overachiever. There's somebody who works really, really hard. They could work long hours or late hours. They could work in a position that does require them to work a lot. They don't work just a regular 9-to-5 job. It is something that they always put in overtime because there's always so much work. This is somebody who is very reasonable. They're practical when it comes to life and choices and decisions that people make. They're not a very judgy person. They are somebody who, they're not very emotional because they are an earth sign, so they tend to be a little more structured about their material wealth. This person could definitely have dark brown hair or black hair, and they could have either olive skin or maybe dark colored skin. So let's take a look and see what is the connection overall between the two of you going to be like. What will this connection for singles, the next person you're going to date? Okay, so there's going to be a commitment like right away. As far as commitment, like, hey, let's be exclusive. Like, I really like you, you really like me. Let's give this a chance and let's see where this goes. There's going to be a sense of loyalty right off the bat between the two of you. That both of you will be very devoted and very consistent in wanting to try to get to know each other and move this along. So let's take a look and see what will be the challenge in this connection with this person. What's going to be your challenge or your obstacle with this person? Okay, so the challenge is going to be all about structure and really figuring out how do we go from talking into something full-blown commitment? And there is going to be one of you that's going to push this along a little bit faster than the other one. And it could be you, group 3, I feel like, because maybe you're the one who is a little bit more strong-willed versus this person. But it could be them. So that's going to be a little bit of the challenge, is how do we go from this to that, and figuring out when do we do that. Let's see, what is the advice in this connection? Okay, so there is going to be a little bit of immaturity with communication on one of your parts of really getting this up off the ground. And the other advice is this person and you will have a strong physical attraction. So really taking it slow and figuring out, are you looking at this connection as just a physical connection and that's all that you want from it? Or is this somebody that you actually could see yourself with long term? So if that's the case and you want to build stability and structure in the connection, you may want to hold off on the physical connection in the beginning and then establish a relationship with your personalities first, and not interacting with the lover's situation or allowing seduction or that physical passion to get caught up too soon. Because if you do that, it could cause problems in the connection with not allowing you to understand and know each other's personality and your values and your morals of what you want out of this connection, if you see it for something for long term. The overall shared energy is you both do want family, you do want that connection. Maybe you both want children or you both have children. So there is that strong passion that could be a little bit of a challenge or an obstacle for the two of you, and really understanding what is it that you both want. So let's take a look and see, what are you going to learn from each other, group 3? What are you learning from this person? The next person you're going to date, what are they going to learn from you? Group 3. What are you learning from the next person you're going to be in a relationship with? Okay, so you're going to learn how to heal from emotional instability from your past. Things that have created vulnerability. Your overall past energy has a lot to do with people wanting things from you and you not getting the same in return. This person's really going to heal that in your heart. They're really going to be able to allow you to see what it's like to feel loved and to feel connected with somebody without any expectation in return. So this person is going to help heal that emotional part of you. So let's see, what are they going to learn from you, group 3? And you got healing twice here too. Love. Okay, so this person, they're an earth sign, so they don't show love very easily. Their love language may be buying gifts for you, but you are actually going to teach this person how to be a little bit vulnerable, how to actually let go of any blockages that they may have when it comes to opening up their heart and showing those feelings and emotions for you. Let's get one channeled song for group 3. The lyrics to this song have some relevance to this reading. Group 3. It's Your Love by Tim McGraw and Passion by The Flirts. So if you don't know those songs, you should go check them out. Let's get one angel card of advice for group 3. Believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. Let's get one mindful message of advice for group 3. Oh, we're going to take 2 then. Okay. It's not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. And then return to the body. When I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? Is my body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. And let's get some numbers, letters, and charms. These numbers can be your age, their age, birthdays, dates. You could be seeing these numbers before you meet this person, group 3. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9. So you could be seeing a lot of sequences with the numbers. So we have June, July, August, and September. Group 3. Okay, so this is going to be a connection where the both of you will help each other. You will learn from each other, and it could be a very prosperous connection. Let's get some letters. Paisley. Lad. Somebody could work in the medical field. Zorn, Torn. Okay, group 3, you can pause the video and see what you come up with. If this video did resonate, feel free to like the video. If you want, you can put your comment down below. I do like to read your guys' comments. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. Thank you. Bye.